And followers of my YouTube channel, and we are back with another video where we're going to take a look at what I've been up to, and we're going to demold some things. So you can probably see my lovely shadow over here. I've moved the camera around because the mornings here unfortunately are so dark that it's very difficult to find a good videoing area, so hopefully you can see my hand quite clearly. So I've been working on some nice dice, which I must confess I did demold off video, and there were a few holes in them, so I did fix those again off video, but I can show you what I've got now. So these are a pink, basically they're pink ink, and this lovely silver foil, and the silver foil I put into the mould before doing it, you know, before putting the resin in and stuff. And I've been sanding these and filing them and refining them and stuff, and they are just so pretty. I'm really pleased with how these came out. I don't think they're a set I would personally want to keep. I mean, I want to keep all dice, you know, but aside from that, they're very, very pretty, but I think they'll sell quite well, I hope. On the selling, I have actually sold a chonk and another set of dice, which I'm super, super pleased about, because it means that we're finally shifting some of the stock, because, you know, I keep making more dice, and obviously that means that we need to get rid of some dice, so that's great. So I can show you now over here what I have been producing recently. So these axes are really cool. I've made a few of these, yay! They were ideally for Halloween, but what I've tried to do is keep, I say I tried, this didn't really work on this one, try and keep some of the stuff out of this end, so I can use my jewellery drill to drill a hole and to make a kind of cool key ring. It does have I want to say like lines and stuff on it. I can't really tell exactly what they are. Kind of like an outline, and then there's like a bow, which I can paint. So I've got some super cool paints. I'll show you a couple of the paints that I've ordered, which are from folk art, like these type ones. So there's like these lovely colour shift ones. I've got a pinky colour shift one, and I'm really excited about this. Look at that, it's gonna be amazing. Probably gonna have to use that on dark dice, I would think, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, the wolfies came out good. I now have two of these. They are textured on one side, as you can kind of tell here. So what I did with the mould was I put some of this kind of, it's like a nail art powder, but you can see, there we go, in the light, look at that, like the Northern Lights sort of ish. And then I did the wolfie there and stuff as well, and the little stars and the moon. And then this one I did slightly differently. I put some foil in, which of course drifted all over the place and here. And then I used a tiny bit of like a resin that had some mica powders in it. It's a couple of different mica powders in, just to kind of drag through, because I knew that the resin would move around itself. So it's got some nice features in here. Now I was going to keep this one for myself originally. I made this one for myself, but actually after making the second one, I kind of like this one more, to be honest, and I asked my friend which one he preferred, and he prefers this one, so that's great, because we've got the ones that we really, really like. But those are super cool. I have no idea what I would do with the wolfie, but it's representative of my D&D character. I feel like it needs a stand, like, you know, like this, and then you could put like one of those fake candles behind it. You wouldn't put a real candle behind this, because it's resin, and this is not a particularly heat-proof resin. I didn't buy a special resin for that. So I think if you could put it in some kind of stand and then have a little candle behind it, that might look quite cool. We've been making earrings too, because the C word is coming up. It's a swear word for me. I'm not really a fan, to be honest, but I know other people are. So we've been making these super cute earrings, and then I have all the findings and stuff, and I used to make earrings before anyway, so adding these to my entourage. We had this little card. It's very tricky to see here because I used mostly clear resin, and I'm not quite sure why I did that. I did have a plan at the time, but it's like a tarot card. So if I put my hand there, you can see a little bit. So it is engraved, and it says the lover, and then there's like a heart, and then there's a number at the top, which I can't quite read. But we can ink this, obviously, over across the bits that are meant to be inked, and then that'll stand out way more, and I'll be able to show you that next time, hopefully. These, I need to stop saying as well, I've realised that. So feel free to tell me off. This has been in the pot twice now to make sure that the flowers are well nice and tucked inside of the resin, and this has come out really nice. I'm super pleased with this. Also some fabulous, and I'm so happy these are coming out great. I went to visit my mama, who's currently in a home right now, because she has Alzheimer's, and my dad needed to go off and do some things. So you know, on a personal note, my brain's a little bit all over the place, but I've actually been finding that doing resin things has really helped. So I wanted to make these with the forget-me-nots end so I could make jewellery and I could sell it, and then I could donate the money towards the Alzheimer's Association. And these are some of the ones that I've made so far, and they're so pretty. I don't know if you can really see the effect there because of the light, but there you go. This one is so cute. I love how the little bits of fern and stuff I put in. I've just kind of, I don't know, it's like a wee picture. And I'm thinking I might keep this one. It's got moss in it as well, and I don't know, something about the arrangement of the flowers there. I just really like. These are they're all so nice. This is the other one that I really like. That purple flower there, that's some random weed that grows in my garden, and the little white one here, don't know what that is, just a random flower. But they are really pretty, and I can't wait to put them on chains and things. What else do we have? Oh yes, these are my Cthulhu coins. There we go, Cthulhu coins, with various different glitters from probably Supplier Studio, because that's where I get most of my glitters from. We didn't have enough of these, I decided, so I've been making more because I've been putting those on key rings too. And another one of these now. And I love how this works, right? So I put some glitters and stuff in the mould first, and then I've used glow powder, and this glows so bright once you do light and stuff. But look how it's changed the picture. So we've used like a orange up here and a green down the bottom. So you get this like creepy, weird, reddy moon, and then this kind of greeny stuff down here. I love how that's come out. I've got one of these actually hanging in my office over the light, so when the light comes on, you know, I can then know that it's charging my glow stuff, and then the light goes off and it's like, oh look, a cool glowing thing. And I don't know what it is about glow powders. I just love glow in the dark stuff. It's so cool. Well, I think it's so cool. So yeah, we have that. And then we have a few accidental dice, and the effect that happened in these, can you see that? It's so cool. It didn't quite go the same in this one. You got less of an effect in here. But I know what I did. I poured in clear resin first, and then I poured in a little tiny bit of resin with mica powder in it. And then I topped it up with clear resin. So these are in the process, you can see, of being sanded and filed down. That number 1 face there. That's the one that I'm sanding down because it had little blippies in it. And this face here. Now, there was literally like 2 or 3 dice. That was it. That's all I had, because it was just leftover stuff. Chonkies. Love chonkies. This one is sanded down and filed down and sanded, I mean, and polished and stuff. It's still got its last polishing bits to go, but there's some really cool effects going on there with this blue and gold. I'm quite liking that. And then I did this as well. This is like I can't even remember what I put in here. Lots of glitter. Well, not actually lots of glitter, some glitter. And then I put in some clear with a little, there's like a drift of the tiniest bit of mica powder. I think I had like a leftover bit, and I was like, I'll just blob that bit in there. And then a teeny bit here. You see the blue ink? Just there. Yep. Blue ink. And I didn't want all of the glitter on the 20, but I've managed to just, it's so static. I just kind of managed to get it to stick to the outside of the mould. So that's super cool. So we're going to go ahead and move this, and then we are going to look at some of our stuff that we can demold. And back we are. So what we've got today is one of our regular, we'll call them regular bookmarks, and 3 new bookmarks. I don't know if you can see these guys over here. These here is not quite the main event. The dice is always the main event, but I bought these because my partner also has one of these lovely bookmarks that I'd made him. Oh, there we go, dropping more stuff. One of these that glows in the dark, and he still managed to lose in the bottom of his bag, because obviously in the bottom of the bag it doesn't get any light glow. So I was like, how can I get around this? So I thought these little ones kind of clip over the pages of your book. They might be quite cool. So yeah, I ordered these from a place on Etsy. Can't remember where it was, but I will find out and I will leave you a link. And then I tried some different effects. I love what happened here. This is so cool. And I did the same colours in some earrings. So and I've never tried this before, so we'll see how this looks when we take those out. So let's first have a look at this. This has been in the pot twice now, to make sure that everything else is buried in there. I said again. Need to stop doing that. So if we get this out now, hopefully. There we go. So these are all flowers that I've gathered in my own garden, or this ferns came from my dad's. I did tell my dad that I was taking some of his ferns, and he was like, that's fine as long as it has a use for you. So I was like, yeah, definitely has a use. So we have got this to add to the pile. So I think I have about 6 or 7 of these now that I've made fully. They're definitely a bit more time consuming to make because of putting them through twice, basically, to make sure that this is all nice and buried. There probably is a way to do it without having to put them through twice, but I don't know what that is yet. Maybe we shall find out. This piece of jewellery has got some crushed opal stuff in it. Now, it's obviously not real crushed opal. This is from a place on Etsy, Cosmicraft. That's the one, Cosmicraft. And they make these beautiful, look at that, so pretty and shiny. These lovely, lovely flakes. Well, they're not really flakes, they're quite chunky actually. And they're like multi-faceted, like multi-coloured. So in different lights, I'm trying to get in the different lights. In the different lights, you can see lots of different reds and oranges and the kind of blacks and the depth and stuff to it. So I wanted to make a necklace with these. The stuff's quite expensive, which is why you wouldn't want to do, like, I don't know, like a whole set of dice with them, I guess. But I think there's a nice effect here. I don't know whether I needed maybe a little bit more in there. It's a bit gappy. So we'll see. We'll buff that up nice and see what that looks like. So, earrings. I haven't done this before, so I don't know how it's going to come out. I thought I was being pretty clever. I think I've been actually pretty clever. Now I'm seeing them. So we have here. Oh, I didn't want to do brown. I know that they're brown. They would be brown, you know, but I didn't want to do like brown earrings. That seemed a bit weird. I wanted to do something like cute. So the stags are green, and then the rest of the earrings are kind of purple, and you can kind of see how I did it. I dropped the green in here. I waited till it had kind of thickened up a little bit so it didn't run too much, because I didn't want it to fill the whole mould. So I waited till it thickened up just a wee bit. I put the green in here and then started adding the purple from the top, and then kind of around here so that it blocked the green from spreading too much. And I think these are really cute actually. They came out kind of nice. Definitely look how they looked when I put it in the mould, which is awesome. So we got those. What else we get? Okay. I know you're dying to get to the dice, but we need to look at these first. These 3 new moulds. Now, they feel so thin, but I did put enough resin in them, so we're gonna see. We'll see. Again, from some place on Etsy. I will find out the name of the place and give you a link for that. Oh wow, it did work. Okay, I feel really surprised. That does feel kind of delicate though. Not for children, I don't think. You couldn't give these to kids. Well, maybe you could. I don't know. We'll give it a couple of days to fully harden up. But you can see there where you would put the pages of your book. You just slide it down. And it's a unicorn with all sparkles in. Probably should have used something a bit darker because that's kind of hard to see. And you might not notice that on the end of your book, and then twang, you poke yourself on the unicorn horn. So that's probably something I need to bear in mind. The kitty cat. Now this was the one that I bought the set for originally, and this was super, super hard to get the stuff in his flipping tail because it's so teeny. The gap is so teeny. Come out. There you go. You can see how small that is. Oops, there he is. But he's so cute. I guess you put one foot one side, and then you put the tail on the inside, I guess. Yeah, I think so. But he's super pretty. He has got a large blobby bit on his tail, which he doesn't really need, because you can tell that there isn't a blobby bit on his tail there. But again, that's a bit, I don't know if it stands out enough. We'll see once he's finished his setting. The kitty cats I think are going to be cool because if they're anything like the earrings, which they're the same colours, that'll be pretty cool. Now you could make these in any flipping colour you like, really, because I think that would work. I don't necessarily think they need to look cat coloured. I definitely haven't seen any purple or blue, greeny, I don't know what colour I used, purpley greeny cats around. I think it's purple. Kind of purple. I love how, like with the mica, the effect on the other side is different. Like here, there's like this really cool kind of pattern on the cats, but then this side it's not so apparent. You can kind of see it, but not properly. This side's definitely the best. And this is the standard type, thing that I was thinking of, where it slits over your book. It was kind of a bonus, really. I did really just want the cat because it's cool. I think it's cool. And then they had a set of 3, which included the unicorn and the cats, and I was like, oh, that looks awesome. So we'll get those too. Let me just move these, and then we will check out the dice. Okay, now I previously made a D20, and inside said D20 was a glowing skull. And it didn't really work properly because you couldn't really see the skull glowing in there. Oops. Too many facets, I decided. So I made a 6, which you can see it still has a flipping hole in it, even though I repaired that. But never mind, we will repair the hole, but we'll use other resin for that because this is just being a pain in the butt. So in here, what we have is a glittery sort of I put some glitter in it. Oh wow, okay, that might be too much glitter, but in there it's very difficult to see like this. There we go. There he is. You can see him there. There is a skull. Now that glows in the dark. I very much doubt that the light here is going to work, but we can try. If we just, yeah, no, it's not powerful enough to glow yet. He's right in there, the skull. So we will get this trimmed up and stuff, and get that hole repaired again, even though I've done it once already. We'll get that hole repaired again, and then we'll see what it looks like afterwards. It was an experiment, looks like it didn't work quite how I was hoping, but there we go. Anyway, out of this pinky set, I say pinky set, it's an 8 and a 12. An 8 and a 20 even, gosh. Brain. There was a 4 that I made again, but this had a stupid hole in it, like a really stupid hole in a stupid place for no apparent reason, so it went back in the pot yesterday. But there we go, we've got a swirly triangle. It's not as swirly and cool as the others, but it is the same colour at least, so we can put that in with them, and we will get those sanded and filed down and stuff. I don't know why I keep saying filed. I'm thinking about nails. That's not right. I don't mean filed. I mean sanded and polished is the correct terminology. With a bit of leftovers yesterday, we did a 20, I think this is. Yeah, this is a 20. Oh, hello. Cool, that was a bit right, okay. So often I don't leave these in the pressure pot for like a whole day. Like a whole 24 hours. Because this resin that I'm using doesn't fully need that. So yeah, I haven't been leaving it in for full 24 because it doesn't need it. So this is like quite a lot harder. So I've been taking them out when they're kind of 12, 16 hours, I guess, mostly. This was, I wanted to try and make like a marble, right? So you know, like when you were a kid, you probably had like marbles and stuff. It was like mostly clear and it had this like weird cat's eye stuff through it. So we used just the tiniest little bits of mica, which were leftovers from, you can probably see from here. So I kind of scraped around the pot to get just a little teeny bit out and then kind of dunked it in. So you got like the bluey bit here and then like a tiny little bit of greeny over there. But it is mostly clear. I think that looks so cool. You see this kind of cool effect of like, and then there's I use some white alcohol ink as well to kind of push the stuff down inside of the mold. So there's this like cool line here. There's actually a really interesting looking dice. I like that. It is a single because I didn't make any more. This is it's probably like a one-off experimental type thing. So yeah, liking that. Could be that, you know, I'll need that for something probably, or I can at least decide that I need it. This chonk I'm pretty sure has a hole in it. I think I can see it here, but I've looked at these before and got, oh, there's a hole, and then there wasn't. So let's have a quick look. Nope. What did I see then? No idea. That's so strange. Okay, well, it doesn't have a hole in it, so yay. Sometimes I get big old air bubble in these, but nah, I think I got this sussed because, and I'll say that and then I'll do the next one and then there'll be a hole and I'll be really irritated by it. But in these, what I'd been doing is putting the stuff in and then just like leaving it ages and ages and ages and ages and ages until it's like strawberry jam almost, and then putting the lid on. So a lot of the bubbles have time during that waiting time to come up to the surface. And it seems to be working, she says. At least it's worked on the previous two and this one. Ready for dice birthing, people? Ah, get out. Gosh, that one. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Oh, it's like the baby dice. Oh, it's like the friends. Look at that. When I put the clear in, I kind of hoped the mica was going to drop a bit more, but it hasn't. And there's this, look at that, and there's like some weird vortex. That's really cool. Okay. Yeah. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think that's pretty cool. I have no idea what colour I'd ink this though. That's going to be tricky. I can't remember. I think I used like a white, advanced white ink in here too, because there's this like, yeah, can you see? There you go. Look at that. I mean, this is awesome. That's so interesting. I don't feel like this should be a dice. This is a, I don't know what this is. This is a precious gemstone of some description with like some random glitter that managed to get in there because everything sticks to everything else. So that's really cool. Sorry, I'm like super like into this dice. This is like so interesting for me. Let's put that down. Anyway, I'm pleased with the way that came out. There is this, look, there's glitter sneaking in there. Cheeky. This dice mould, as you can see, it's starting to get a bit wrecked here. I have butchered it a little bit. It's been in the freezer twice with unset resin in it. So, being that this is the Werpy dice mould, and this was actually reduced quite significantly from its original selling price. So the fact that I've managed to get like, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, like 10 dice out of it now, I'm pretty happy with that. I have ordered some of these from Craft and Game, a double set of 2, so that I can make them 2 at a time rather than 1 at a time and feed my weird must make dice addiction right now. But also have ordered a large slab mould from Druid Dice on Etsy for some regular dice sets, but they have some super cool D4s, I think they are in there, like the gem type ones. So slab mould. This, what did I use in here? Oh, I know what I used in here. This pot stuff. Shimmer Gilding Flakes. This is actually from Hobbycraft. In the UK, this is like, I don't know, it was like £4 or something. If I shake it around a little bit, you can kind of see all the different colours in there. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of like this weird black and then some gold and I don't know, loads and loads of different colours in there. Anyway, I'd made a set of dice that actually sold, a green set with some kind of gildy flakes in them. I actually didn't like the dice set, if I'm completely honest. I actually didn't like them when I made them. And when they sold, and now people all over Twitter are like, oh my god, these dice are so cool, I love them. And I'm like, really? Really? Because I really didn't like them, but I'm super stoked that they all love them. So yeah, I was like, okay, let's investigate these gilding flakes again. Now, the other day, I managed to pop out all of these in one go, which was kind of interesting. It does look really weird because obviously you get some of this stuff on the outside. It was slightly more satisfying berthing them all at once. So we're going to have a go and see if that happens again, because guess what I don't have to hand? Scissors? Yep, that's right. So, but I've got to be careful of my thumbs over here. I just went to the hospital yesterday about my thumbs, as I've done something. The tendons in here, overuse of tendons, and it's got some weird de Quervain's tendon something or other, I don't know. But yeah, so I have in fact hurt my thumbs from using them too much. Don't ask me how you can use your thumbs too much, but apparently you can. And it's got a proper complex name and stuff, so look at that, they're all coming out at the same time. There we go, ready? Last one. Oh, no, you have to come out with everybody else. Don't try and separate now, please. Oh, okay. No, the mould is fine. Just got a little bit stuck in there. Gosh. Congratulations. You have a set of dice. So these are those nice gildy flakes over there. Lovely gildy flakes over there. This pot is huge. I can't stress how big this pot is to explain how good value this is. So if you're in the UK and you're watching this video and you're making dice or any kind of crafts where you think gilded flakes would be cool, pop along to Hobbycraft, pick one of these up. They do another set which is more of like a coppery kind of colours, and my son gave me a chunk of those, which is what I used in the other dice set. But these are so cool, and there's so much in there, and I put them in here with some black ink that you can kind of see in here. But the cool thing about this is once you put it in, you can put it in first, then you can put some resin in, and then you can kind of chuck a few more bits in. Now the pinky set that I made, that I showed you first, had silver gildy flakes in, and they had lots of bubbles. Now they had lots of bubbles at the top, like on the top dice faces here, about 3 of them did, and I'm guessing that that's because the gildy flakes catch air. This is my own guess, by the way. Gildy flakes catch air, so the air gets stuck, and then the pressure pot, it kind of floats up, and it didn't have anywhere to go. Makes sense, right? And in here I was expecting the same, but that didn't happen. And these are super cool. Actually really liking these. These are more autumny. Liking the colours because I put lots of different bits in rather than it's not just all one colour. So hopefully you can see there's like the reds, the golds, the copper bits. No idea what on earth you would ink them. I feel like a reddy colour, but not like a red, like a, oh, I don't know, like a sort of shiny red, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, if you've got some suggestions, as usual, Tane, I'm talking to you. Please feel free to put a note in the comments. Also this, what the heck am I going to ink that with? I think, not white, but like I've got like a champagne-y colour. I'm not sure if that's going to look good or not. Get in there quick, Tane, because once this video goes up, I will be working on these this evening probably. So let me know in the comments. Also this one, this is very confusing colour-wise. I'm not sure again what to ink. I feel like there is a perfect colour, and I like dice I can read. So that would be great if you have some suggestions for any of the dice I've showed you. If I don't leave links in the comments for anything that I showed you today and you would like them, please just let me know and I will find those for you. The Cthulhu moulds and a lot of the cat things, the little moulds for the jewellery and stuff, I've already posted some of those on previous videos. So please check out my previous videos. Please don't forget to like and follow and press that bell, because it will tell you when I upload new videos, which I do sporadically through the weeks. So it really helps to fight the algorithm and stuff, and you can listen to me rambling about dice and weird other things in the next video, where I'm hoping that we will have some more cool things to show you and some more cool dice. So take care everyone, have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one.